In the world of mysterious crimes, there are some cases that remain unsolved, and one of the most puzzling stories is that of Elisa Lam, a Canadian student who was found dead under strange circumstances at a notorious hotel in Los Angeles, Cecil Hotel. Elisa Lam, a 21-year-old student from the University of British Columbia, decided in January 2013 to take a solo trip to the United States. She arrived in Los Angeles and checked into Cecil Hotel, a place with a dark history connected to murders, suicides, and even former serial killers who stayed there. During the first few days of her stay, everything seemed normal, but at one point her behavior became odd. Other guests and hotel staff said she kept changing rooms and complained of a negative energy in the hotel, as if someone was following her. On January 31st, Elisa made her last contact with her parents, who were used to hearing from her every day. However, on that day, she stopped answering their calls. Her family reported her missing, and the search began quickly at the hotel and surrounding areas. The hotel staff checked her room, but nothing suspicious was found. Her belongings were still there, and there was no sign of violence or theft. However, Elisa was gone without a trace. After days of searching, the police decided to release footage from the hotel's security cameras, and it was shocking. The video showed Elisa inside an elevator, acting in an unusual way. She enters the elevator and presses all the buttons, but the door doesn't close. She looks out of the elevator as if someone is following her, but the camera doesn't show anyone. She moves her hands in strange ways, as if talking to someone invisible. Suddenly, she steps out of the elevator and disappears from the camera view. This video went viral and millions of people saw it. Theories began circulating. Was Elisa a victim of a crime? Did she have mental health issues? Or was something supernatural involved? 2 weeks after Elisa's disappearance, hotel guests began complaining about the water tasting strange, and it had an unusual smell. Hotel management decided to send maintenance workers to check the water tanks on the roof. The big surprise came when they found Elisa's body floating in one of the large water tanks. She was naked, her clothes were found beside her, and the water was contaminated with her body. The police resumed their investigation, but the shock was how Elisa had managed to enter the tank, especially since the door was heavy and locked, and the hotel had security systems that would normally trigger if anyone tried to access the roof. The autopsy report concluded that Elisa's death was caused by accidental drowning, and there were no signs of violence or drugs in her system. However, this explanation didn't satisfy many people, and they began trying to figure out what exactly happened. 1. Mental illness. Elisa had struggled with bipolar disorder, and it's possible that she acted in a way that was not fully controlled due to her condition. But this doesn't explain how she got into the tank, nor why she acted the way she did in the video. 2. A murder? Some believe that someone in the hotel may have been involved in her death, perhaps another guest or a hotel employee, but there is no solid evidence to support this theory. 3. Something supernatural? Given the hotel's dark history, some people believe that Elisa may have been a victim of some supernatural force. The strange video further fueled this belief, with her bizarre behavior being interpreted as a sign of something paranormal. To this day, the Elisa Lam case remains a mystery. While the police closed the file, labeling the death as an accidental drowning, many people still have unanswered questions. Why did Elisa behave so strangely in the video? How did she manage to get into the tank that was difficult to access? Why does the hotel have so many strange occurrences? After the incident, Cecil Hotel became even more famous, and Netflix released a documentary titled The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel. Despite efforts to understand the case, it remains one of the most mysterious crimes in history. Do you think Elisa was the victim of a conspiracy, or was it just a tragic accident?